Gonna do a little info section here. Just lost a 47, 48-inch fish, just pulling lines, gonna head back in, hit the road. I'm trolling out here and doing things what I found out quite a bit different than a lot of people. Finally found someone that does what I do almost to a T. I'm running 200-pound mono leaders, snap, ball bearing swivel, and then I am tying on a snap to my braid line so it's easy to change out if I need to change leaders. I'm not tying leaders on and off. Plus it's easier to tie this snap swivel on than it is the whole leader and everything with the knot I tie. It's a power knot, so it's added loops and everything in there. It's just easier with the swivel. When I'm trolling, what I'm doing is I'm letting the line out. My lead right now, I've been running back about 15 feet behind the board, maybe 20 feet at most, using Ziggy boards. If you have not had Ziggy boards, you need to get yourself some Ziggy boards made by Mike Ziegler out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. They're amazing boards. Was originally making for the Great Lakes. This is a copper board they used to use when I was chartering. I believe he's doing Musky versions now. I got to get a hold of them. I need a couple more. Letting out behind the boat, my lead. Then I'm using the back as a snap swivel on the back, and I'm attaching that to the line so it slides. And the reason being is when I'm fishing alone and I'm using this style of release, where all I'm doing is I'm wrapping the top line around that plunger and snapping it in. When that's pulling, when you're actually fishing and a fish hits, that will release and this will slide back down to that big swivel down at the bottom. Guys have told me you don't want to do that. You don't want this thing releasing, but actually you do. You're not fighting the board then. This thing will slide down. There's added weight on the board, but it's staying above the fish. 5, 6 feet. Fish can't use that as leverage. And when you get it to the side of the boat, you're not worrying about having to take the board on and off the line. It's cold out, especially in the fall. The later we're getting now, we're at the end of October right now, October 29th, and it's cold. We were battling snow yesterday. We had snow showers. Hands were cold. They didn't want to work real well. Trying to work some of these releases and everything in the cold, it doesn't work real well. So when that thing comes in, you're fighting the fish, not the board. Board's a little bit added weight to the top of the line. Fish can't use it for leverage. Get it in the boat, then you can worry about taking the board off. But again, Ziggy boards by Mike Ziegler out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. With this style of release right here, slides right down. The release is easy. You can actually set the tension with the screw on there, how hard you want it to pull. And these boards pull these big baits. And pulling baits. And this one is the one that had all 3 bites today. The 10-inch slammer by Bill Schwartz. Then the Jake, this was an old custom Jake that was done years ago. I believe this was a Thorn Brothers custom color, I believe, many years ago. The other one that got bit yesterday was one that they don't make anymore either. It's a big fork tackle. It's I believe it's a pulsator. I don't think they make this one anymore, but it's a Sherman shad. It was sunnier. Well, I'd be putting it on right now with that sun coming out now, but with the overcast and everything, that perch pattern was doing really well today. But other than that, set your boards up to release using those releases. Ziggy boards by Mike Ziegler out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. That's the way you want to go on that. So other than that, good fishing, and we'll talk to you later.